Hi y'all, this is Regina. Welcome back. I am doing a test stitch on the soccer, freestanding lace soccer gift tag slash finish slash ornament. I have the earrings also in a large and a smaller set. So the earrings would stitch the same, and I'm already stitching, so I'm going to let you look at this for a little bit. So once again, it's, 2 layers of wash away stabilizer. I use the Pillin Wash and Gone. Any of the fabric looking kind, not that vinyl kind like the topper or the plastic looking kind. Don't use that. That won't work. Or not well anyway. And use the shelf liner method or the T-pin method to secure your stabilizer so it doesn't slip. You don't want to get halfway in there and all of a sudden your wash away stabilizer is slipped on you because it is so thin. So I will be back. This is color stock number 1, and it's about halfway into the white. Alright, so I finished the soccer gift tag pendant ornament design. I've turned my stabilizer around because it's wide enough that I can get 2 hoopings. And I'm getting ready to do the earrings, both the small and the large. I got busy and forgot to come back and let you see this stitching out a little bit, but I will come back. So let's see here. Alright, so this is stitching the small earrings that are 1.5 inches tall, and that includes the loop, this little loop. And it stitches just like this. I know you didn't get to see the white being stitched out, so it should not have any thread cuts and jumps. It should be one continuous stitch, which gives you less to trim on the back if you don't have to stop and start over again because of a bobbin change. So this is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, it's on the 5th section, so it starts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This little section right here was a little booger bear, and I had to make it larger to make it more look like a soccer ball, but it did something here. I'm not worried about it. You can't really tell. It's a moving ball. I had it smaller where this piece was more symmetrical, like this, but it just didn't stitch right. You couldn't even see the white over there, which made it look really irregular. Alright, so that is the white that stitches, all in one stitch without stopping. So I'm going to let it do this side and I'll be back. Alright, I've put my black bobbin in, trimmed my tails on the back, put my black in the top, and this is going to stitch all of this. So I'm going to let you watch this one little earring because it doesn't take that long to do it. I hated to have you watch the whole thing stitch on this because it's so big. So I've got 2 earrings in here, the small and the large, and it says it takes 30 minutes to do both sets of earrings. I think this is the longest stitching time, is this black. Once again, the loop is at the end, and you can stitch it any color you want, so it is its own color stop. If you want to do it in silver or gold, you can do that, or just hit start when all this finishes and finish stitching the loop in black. I know when I was just starting, I liked to see how the design stitched. That was the whole purpose in obtaining the software in the beginning, because we didn't have YouTube back then. And Lord, that sounds awful. No, I don't think we had YouTube back then. And people weren't, and then when it came on, there wasn't that many people posting videos. So I bit the dust and got the software. Actually, I traded a quilt top that I made for software that had never been installed or registered. And it was PE Design, which is just like Palette 11. But I think that was PE Design 4, if that tells you how long ago it was, because we're now on PE Design 11. And I was able to watch the design stitching, so I had an idea of what it was going to do, where I needed to change colors. I could see the design better than just looking on, the screens we had then were only about this big, they were little tiny. And over the years I upgraded. I can't remember what that first machine was called. It started with an E. There was that one, and then there was an Elegante, and then there was the Elissimo, and now it's the Solaris, is the ones that I've had. And I cannot remember what that first one was called. But that screen was so little you couldn't see anything on it. To be able to tell what element was being stitched in the design and have an idea of what color you wanted to make it. Alright, so it's going around and doing the satin stitching now, which is the final thing on the earrings and the gift tag. And then it's going to jump over here and do this. So I will be back. Okay, so the basic earring has finished. Now it's time for the loop. And like I said, you can do this in any color you want. I'm just going to keep in with my black and let it go. And I forgot to trim my threads on the back. Oh, shame on me. I'm going to stop it before the other one goes. Let's see what happened to the back. If there was threads up there, I don't remember. Okay, so the threads were actually on the side. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, so I'm going to trim these.
And from there, the first group is our outline group. That is how we draw our outline. The next is simple, quick way to draw circles, arcs, and rectangles and squares. The next group is our manual.
Alright, I'm not going to worry about that one.
I'll
I'll get it in a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch the larger ones so that you can see the difference. And I'll be back when those larger ones are done. Alright, so I've changed out my bobbin thread to my top thread. And what I wanted to tell you was the small ones took 14 minutes, and I have 30 minutes left, so it's going to be another 16 minutes for the larger ones, I guess. Oops, that didn't get threaded. so I'm going to
So
back
that
up
I'm getting this right on and down
so I
here.
make sure that I get
I've done this
everything
a number of
tied down
times.
good. I'm going to hold this since it's so long.
We actually have amazingly good flexibility. Okay. So here now
All
again
right,
is
so
the
I will
same
be back when these large ones are finished so that you can see what they look like. All right, so kind of done this bass backwards because I wasn't paying any attention. It's doing the first one last and the... Okay, so I am done with the soccer balls. So let's pull this out of here so you can see. So there's the small ones and there's the large ones. So there is a difference. They're a little smaller. And then this, of course, is the gift tag, ornament, pendant, da-da-da-da-da. All right, here is the finished product. The large gift tag, the smaller earrings, the larger earrings. Let me see if I can put them together and you can see how much smaller they are than the large earrings. So you can wear those to help support your child's soccer team.